Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm Serious JG. I've completely mistimed this using the GTA 5 I wanted to get played today to avoid the rain thing, because I just checked, and even though I went outside to start walking and it was like drizzling a little, and then I looked and it said that it's going to be drizzling for 30 minutes, and drizzling on and off for the next hour, and I came in and I started playing GTA 5, and now I've looked and it's like rain to begin in 30 minutes, so I don't know, I just fucking messed up the whole damn thing, folks. It's a disaster. Disaster piece, Chris Disastas. But I'll be able to take another dose of cold medicine in half an hour, so I guess I feel as shitty now as I will for the next couple hours when I can take another round of hard-hitting decongestant. What we see right now is Laszlo... I mean, maybe for comic relief he'll say something more transparently sexist and gross, but I guess as I paused, he was telling Tracy DeSanta, our teenage daughter, that she wants to make it in this town. She has to be willing to do anything it takes. And I paused at that point, and I was about to say he hasn't been too bad. He's kind of like lighthearted and fun character, and it seems like maybe he's trying to give her a break. But now I'm thinking, because no, he literally just told her she has to be willing to do whatever it takes to get by in this town, which is usually a precursor to something sleazy. So let's see. Let's let this scene play out. And but I definitely remember the last, probably less than a third of the game just being, because there's some dark times for our protagonists in this game, but I've really, looking back, like, I remembered, not that it had a whole lot of story, I remembered the story of GTA 3 pretty clearly. I remember the story of Vice City pretty clearly. San Andreas gets a bit weird, because there's kind of chunks of it, well, like, everything in San Fierro, like, I remembered everything that happened up until the point where you get sent to San Fierro. And I kind of remembered how things played out when you get back into San Fierro, or not San Fierro, like when you get back into Los Santos. But it's a big chunk of the middle game I didn't remember. And then GTA 4 I kind of remembered pretty clearly. It's like a pretty well laid out story, even if it felt like just stuff happened in spurts. But this game's story, really, it really just seems, and RDR2 is the same way, like, they have a whole series of like really cool events and well acted scenes that don't go here. But I do remember like the stretch of game where Michael gets his family back and then they all plan the big heist. Like, this is the most bright and happy GTA game in a while, and this is one of the sections where that's happening, because they set up Fabian more so than Laszlo. They set up some villains that Michael just gets to punch in the face.
Host the third most popular talent show amongst the 40-year-old female demographic.
So, you'll let me on the show if I blow you?
Yes, and if you could wear some black lipstick, the little guy loves the goth vibe.
Oh.
Whoa!
Laszlo.
Dude, that was entirely out of context, bro.
Yeah.
Jim, you find the ink slinger, sit on him. Laszlo here's gonna have a little cosmetic work done.
No, please.
Whoa. Stay put, you lame-ass Mark.
Sure, kid.
What?
Okay, so this guy is afraid of Jimmy.
You're not gonna get me up.
Pierce the brow, pierce the nose, pierce the ear. I think we got to go with the nose.
Ah, you made me a pouty fucking hipster. Ah, ugh.
I guess we're doing a mall.
Popping a fucking tent over here, you fucking psycho. Ah, ow.
Oh, that looks pretty. Here, let's get rid of this.
He's actually pretty good.
What's Daddy number 2 gonna think about this?
Let's not get him involved.
Let's do. That's a clean needle, right?
Let's go over the chest. I think I've done the back in the past. I don't know how I could possibly remember.
Please don't put a gang symbol on me.
How about a heart? But oh, never mind. I don't get the pick.
Look, I didn't mean it.
How is this even a mini game? Whatever. This is the illusion of having control over what's happening.
Beachwear photo shoot next week.
Okay, you
Should I
just tried
try
to
his
take.
3 pubic hairs? There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
you got like a camera phone or a mirror? I can.
Oh yeah, I'll get you a mirror. Smash you over the head with it. That's
Fuck
better.
this.
Those are scissors, sir.
Snip.
Oh, this is a real one-stop shop. What are you doing?
I guess it's a one-button press thing.
Oh, no, that's my signature, my ponytail. Now I gotta get extensions.
No, what you gotta get is my daughter whenever she wants.
Yeah, without sucking on your piddle stick.
Look, okay, guys, that was a joke. I'm a clown. I'm a sad, lonely little clown.
You're gonna put her on your show, and you're gonna make sure she looks good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got a lot of juice in this town.
You're gonna get her a movie where I play her dad, and we're on a spaceship together, and I'm stuck in the ship, and I emotionlessly tell him to do things, and it's gonna be a huge disaster for both of us. But I'm thinking of remember how the Fresh Prince did a movie with his son where they were on a spaceship, and maybe you don't remember that. Maybe you're one of the lucky ones.
I'm not a miracle.
Just do it. Yeah. All right,
Tracy, you got anything to say about this or no?
We gotta get to the therapist.
So, I'll like call you or something, okay? Bye.
There's ever a family that needs therapy. My ponytail.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't defeat that kid.
How
Well,
do I look?
you would have had to deal with Michael anyway.
Who knew you could use a tattoo gun?
It's one of those skills you pick up in prison. You know, inking your name on your cellie's ass.
Ew. Are you serious? Come on. No.
Not quite.
I never actually went to prison. That was Trevor, or that was Brad, but actually he died, so... So Dr. Friedlander remains a character even if you ignore him throughout the narrative.
I don't like this car.
Not to be difficult, but your therapist hasn't exactly been transformational to your mental health. So I
yes,
don't know
she's right.
why he'd be better positioned to help for dysfunctionals.
Yeah,
Hey,
she's got a
this
point.
was your mother's idea.
Look, my point was really valid, and that's why I jumped right back into it after getting through the our car has just hit another car bit.
Well, I guess it beats yoga.
Huh? Now he beats yoga. Literally. Like Fabian around the head with a laptop? Oh yeah, like pow!
Oh, man,
we're
Tracy's
leaving
gonna be mad she missed
inner
that.
Tranquility all over the Bean Machine patio.
To be honest, and I know it's karmically bad, but yeah, I fucking hate that dude.
Yeah, I know, right? He's so up his own ass. You're a fucking contortionist. Whoopee. I contort my junk all day long and I don't act all superior about it. Just a little ashamed and empty inside.
Overshare.
Hey, guy was talking smack to your mother.
Well, I applaud you, Pop.
And I contort my genitals
You're
too.
like finally like using your powers of selfishness and rage for like good. Not an objective universal good, but like a subjective what's in our best interest kind of good.
Fuck yeah!
Best kind.
Awesome! Let's rob somebody!
Hey,
Do it, Dad!
Yeah! Do it!
Do it.
Enough, okay? I love that we're getting along, but knock it off.
Yeah,
I'll
don't
rob
let
the Union
actual
Depository
rival
later. You guys
store
will be
that
part of
might,
my crew.
Kill the mood.
Fucking therapy. Let's do that shit.
Hey, how about you just let your mom and me talk, okay? We got some issues we gotta iron out. And seeing as you two aren't into it, you can just sit there and be quiet.
That's cool with me.
you
I
can
get
give
all
us
the
a nice
prescriptions
quiet
I
table.
need, at least for the meantime.
Thank you.
I'll need you to help me with Laszlo, though. Here. So she is going to get to be on his show, where she was basically presenting herself as a whore. Like she was doing like slutty dancing in a sexy outfit, and he like broke that up. And now he's like, I'm all down with it, as long as you don't suck Laszlo's dick. So I guess he's okay with her doing that stuff now. I mean, he's okay with her being a pop star. She's a rock star. Yeah, literally before he and Trevor like went in and destroyed Laszlo during the tryout, which ruined it for her, and now he's like, okay, Laszlo, put her on your show. Sorry I beat you up before, because Laszlo had not like rejected her in any way.
Michael, kids, let's go inside.
I'm standing out here doing
Okay.
weird poses. I suddenly just had this paranoia about whether or not I'm recording, so I'm going to check that. And we are recording. Okay. Yeah, this particular session turned into all story all the time after having quite a bit of stalling. But I guess we're getting the family back together at Subaslam. Maybe we'll meet Trevor and patch up things at Survivor
Good to
Series.
see you again, Michael. I'm so glad. Isn't this great?
Yeah, he doesn't seem that
Fantastic.
excited.
Michael, be positive.
I am being positive. This is me being positive.
Give it up, Michael. The sarcasm,
Sarcasm,
it's one
the
of the
weed
reasons
of
I moved
deceit.
out. It's beneath you.
No, it's not, Amanda. Trust me. Nothing's beneath me.
No, normally there's a whore beneath you.
Oh,
You know, for someone who spends every week
they're literally on their phones.
working on themselves inside and out, I gotta tell you, the progress has been really fucking slow.
How would you know what progress is like, you stupid murdering shit?
Gee, because all you do is whine at me.
Oh, all I do
That's
is
not actually an answer to my question, Michael.
Stop murdering people? Michael, could you please stop endangering me and the both of your children? You kill people and then you sit in the sun and drink and feel guilty about it. That is not work.
I don't see you complaining on the way to the fucking bank.
That's true. I mean, I could get into real estate or something.
Let's face it, Amanda. We're trailer trash, you and me. We were taught to do this.
Get a center, Michael. You have no center.
How about you suck my cock? Huh? No, wait. We'll both get a center before that ever happens.
You are such a fucking animal.
Wasn't she happy with him like 10 minutes ago?
Right underage. How could I not be?
The little guy likes the gospel. Get the
stupid
Do it.
shit.
Do it. I'll put you in the fucking ground with the rest of them.
And that's really all the
Yeah, I'm glad that
time
Dr.
we
Friedlander was
have.
here for this.
Oh,
Great.
Wait a second, that was like 30 seconds,
I think
dude.
We made some real progress there. Oh, Michael, I hope this goes without saying, but family work is a little more expensive.
What, double?
Squared.
Of course.
Wait, squared?
Take care now.
that could easily get into 7 figures, Doc.
guess we'll give it a try.
All right, then.
Yeah, squared, that's like orders of magnitude. Doc, like, I don't remember what the base price is, but if it's like 3 digits and it's 100 times 100, like, that goes up pretty quickly. Yeah, 4,000 is not like, okay. And I'd never do math in your head. This is a terrible idea, but like 0, 0, 2, no. 200s? 20 squared would be 400. So, I think. Don't do math in your head. It's a terrible idea. But I feel like 20 squared is 400, and 200 squared would be like, no. So it's somewhere. So unless the regular price is somewhere between 20 and 200, I don't think we squared the price here. But anyway, the mission continues. This is just kind of a cute little. I'm sure at the end we'll find out that it was failable somehow. We probably didn't get a gold medal because I took too long to tattoo a dick on Laszlo or whatever.
What?
I don't know, like
You know, we can't have any mission where you're not being constantly judged. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy, like, it was one of the things that kind of wrecked Metal Gear Revengeance for me. What a fun game, incredibly silly, goofy, but with a pretty fun core combat engine. And after every mission, I was told that I did a shitty job fighting the boss.
we still had a ways to go. You know, like, maybe we need more time.
Time for what?
Time to
Time
move
to
beyond
act.
screaming at each other.
That was cathartic.
Catharsis all over my face.
Shut up,
Ooh,
Jimmy.
I got a warm, fuzzy feeling.
Probably just the meds you rated.
Okay. Cathartic.
Okay, I'm cutting off the comedy dialogue now.
Now you're the one making the demands?
No, not
Will you be
demands.
fought about?
I'm saying you're right. Something was broke, and we gotta work at fixing
Now
it.
we've broken into a
We
bank.
do, all of us.
Especially
That's not-
Tracy.
For real, peeps.
Because I started to understand something in there. No one else gets this family.
Yeah, you're terrible.
Not Dr. Friedlander, or my yoga teacher, or our tennis coach.
Wait,
or
Maxwell
the juice
Stan doesn't
guy,
understand your
the
family?
dog walker,
Oh, hey. Oh,
Okay.
or Jimmy's third grade teacher.
Or the trash guy.
Or Dad's proctologist.
Or the guy that thinks he's Jesus on Vespucci Beach.
Or the hippie bum who thinks the world is ending.
We're stuck with each other. I mean,
So
how
did
do you
they drop the
expect our
joke where she
dads
was
to
naming
change
people
our
she
names
cheated on
and
Michael with,
belong
or
to
were
the
the kids
FIB?
like
That
saying that
one
she
church
cheated on
forever?
Michael with his proctologist and the hippie?
Hey, is he coming to the next therapy session?
what? No. Jeez.
Who, Trevor?
Just one thing, Michael.
I think they mentioned Trevor. I
Don't
was
get
too
us
busy making
killed.
my own dumb
And don't
comments.
Get killed. Can you do that?
I'll give it my best shot. With every fiber of my being.
I tell you what, if I get
Whatever it
killed,
takes
we'll
to make sure
continue
it doesn't
until it goes right. Unless one of the bad ends is I get killed, in which case we'll probably show it on screen.
Other women.
But then that won't be the final.
Gross.
You're better than that, Pop.
Guys, I'm not really comfortable having this conversation.
Not to mention,
Just
like,
keep it in
none
your
of my
pants,
pro tags have
okay?
slept with prostitutes
Yeah,
in this
it's
game. I
so
never bothered to
demeaning
show
how
it.
you treat women.
What do you see? Yeah, like, I guess you can make him sleep with prostitutes, and it changes the dialogue with Friedlander. But I only know that because I read it. Like, I never, like, I don't think I bothered to make a character sleep with a prostitute. Probably CJ did, because when I found out that you could, like, get a certain level of pimpin' mode missions, I probably checked it out. Is this a plot thing? What's going on here with this truck? Is that just chance that these cars parked here, or is this part of the
Here we
mission?
are. Home
I think that was
sweet
just a
home.
weird thing that
Remember
happened.
this place?
Anyway, Lester's in there helping me plan a heist. Do you guys want to be part of it?
Kids, rooms. If you find dead bodies, cheap women, or Trevor Phillips, we're checking into the Rockford Hills Hotel.
Tracy, I need you to guard the gate. Jimmy, I'm going to need you to put down a couple of people. Reuniting the family. Mission. Oh, okay, never mind. There's no... I took too long, but there's no special thing that you tattooed a dick on Laszlo in record time. It's just an overall timing, which I got wrong. Hey, look, it's Crete. And I auto switch to Trevor, whether I like it or not. So apparently I killed a bunch of members of the Lost and then passed out. Pretty sure that's who these guys are supposed to be. Yeah, alright, so I guess this whole storyline with the Lost resolved itself off screen while the family was being put back together. And we've got oh, Marianne. I know who that is. Josh. I guess he was the guy that we were doing missions with. He's like a yeah, we were getting bouncy. Remember that? Yeah. Well, here's that. I was talking about how we were right at the edge of the world. I've got to find someplace where there's a car near the shore. Looks like our car exists somewhere up the beach. Oh, it's at our house. There'd be so many hidden packages out here if this was an earlier GTA game, you guys. Now, I guess just other than it's this, you know, in the spirit of the game, having sent me out here as Trevor at this point, I want to figure out what's going on. But honestly, probably the best thing I could be doing now is switching to a character who is not as removed from the action. I don't know what direction to move in to get him to a car more quickly. There's a road up here, so that would be the way. Don't know how often cars would come up and down this road, realistically. I think he is the poorest of our protagonists because I dared to buy businesses with him before our first bank heist payday. And yet, I think what I'll do, since I know this is going to be the end of a session, is I will still have him dare to spend money on a taxi to take us to a mission.
I need a
a taxi as soon as you can.
Not a problem. A driver's on the way.
Glad to hear it.
But I didn't tell you where we observe your location at all times, Mr. Phillips. I can even tell you what you're wearing right now. A watch, socks, shoes, and tidy whities. I could continue talking to you, Mr. Phillips. As the guy who dispatches cars at the cab company, I feel like it's important that you not be alone at what is clearly a sensitive time for you. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, game, there's got to be some midpoint between the realism of how long you'd wait for a taxi out here and whether or not the gameplay experience is fun of waiting out here for a taxi. Oh, you're going to park all the way over there and honk? You couldn't get any closer? Alright, I'm holding the button. Holding. Holding! I was holding! I was holding the button! I did not press it. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. I was holding the button. I guess I should have gotten to the other side of the taxi to be sure, but I had it in my head that this kind of thing where you... I thought that was a helicopter-specific thing where you would accidentally jack instead of... Oh, we can do taxi missions with him.
I'm all over that, dispatch.
Okay, never mind. Let's do a taxi mission. I thought they were Franklin only once he bought the...
They're right around the corner from you.
So I can jack their cat. The same guy is like willing to give me a job, even though he knows I just stole this taxi. Somehow the fact that you do taxi missions in GTA 3 never bothered me, because there's no dispatcher telling you where people are. It's just you grab a cab and start flagging people down yourself. So I guess anybody could do taxi jobs? Or are his taxi missions different from Franklin's, which involve dialogue? We're just flat out driving a guy to a destination here. He's not telling us, when we get there, I'm going to do battle with the Lost, or I want you to drive crazy because I'm crazy. Like, it's just, I got places to be. This is like a generic GTA 3 style taxi mission, but without a timer that I can see. So I guess I stumbled into a new thing in this video, which is Trevor taxi missions. And then again, I don't remember if Michael or Franklin have ever jacked a taxi in this game. Maybe everybody has these missions and I just didn't realize it. Taxi missions were part of GTA 4, but they worked very differently, and I don't really remember... I don't think you can do them as Luis and... what do you call them? Johnny Schneebitz. But they were part of the story that you could do taxi missions for Roman. Because Roman actually owned a taxi. Like, there was actually story missions early in the game structured around you doing a taxi ride for... But if you just drop them off and get a small amount of money and then they offer you another mission, then no, we're not doing that. There's no point in us doing that at this point. It's 200 something bucks. I mean, shit, maybe I should... Well, where did we end up doing this job? It brought us back into Los Santos proper. Now part of me's like, well, maybe I should have done that when I was doing my inebriated off screening a couple of months ago.
I need a driver for a pickup right away.
I don't care. Not doing that anymore. No. I wasn't even trying to jack this taxi in the first place. I want to do a quick... I know it's kind of silly, but I'm gonna... My last two videos both were a little short. I'm gonna let this one go a little long. Oh. They're warning me that the taxi job was taken away. But I can accept more jobs by pressing the L3 button. Well, it appears that the core mechanic of Taxi, and I played a tiny bit of GTA 1 and GTA 2. GTA 3 is more or less where I really got started with the series. So that game, like the bonuses you get for doing them in a row without time expiring, is where the money comes in. And I don't remember the in-game reward for doing a bunch of taxi missions. There is one. I think taxis are free for you to take. Possibly, I know that in GTA Vice City you unlock a special car. The rewards are not as high-end as like doing the vigilante missions up to level 12 and the, you know, the hospital. And see, this is just the annoying thing if you're driving this car now from now on. If you're not interested in doing the missions, having this voiceover telling you this. But the yeah, paramedic missions and firefighter missions and stuff, they have more prescribed or more concrete rewards. Taxi missions, I think, just gave you a bunch of money. If I remember right, in GTA 3, the paramedic missions gave you infinite run. Whereas in Vice City, I think they gave you... Or maybe that was Vice City. No, in 3, I think they gave you the extra health. Or no, maybe not. I'm not sure now. Because in Vice City, they had pizza missions, which I think gave you the health boost. Vigilante missions gave you an armor boost, and I think the paramedic missions might have given you infinite run. And fire truck missions almost always make you fireproof in the games where it does anything.
Deer! Oh, deer, deer.
Who's available for a job?
Man, I'm hitting a lot of animals here. But anyway, we're going to get this one go a little long because while we're dressed like this, there's someone that we want to meet. Because I'm pretty sure I know who we're about to meet up here. And I think she could be the answer to all of Trevor's problems. Together, they could be a happy couple. Let's get up here and find out. Because I'm still dressed for action.
Look me in the eye! I don't care what you say. Shut your mouth. Shut it. Shut. Just keep it shut. You know full well exactly what you didn't say. It's
What?
no good. Well, you can be surrounded by your young girls and your threesomes and your parties, and you will be miserable. You could have had it all with me. A beige condo, matching woolen sweaters, walks on the beach, a little dog we lavish too much attention on because I'm too scared of getting fat to get pregnant. Everything. Well, fuck you. And I don't care that we just met last week, all right? Just stop looking at me. Don't look at me. Say something. Oh, I wish you were dead. I really do.
Hey, Superman punch.
Oh, I love you. Oh, let me take you away from all of this.
Stupid psycho! He was gonna impregnate my ex by a surrogate!
Me the psycho?
Because she'll never ever get pregnant, you see.
The craziest fucking chick I've ever
He's
met.
not wrong. She's out there.
You're irrationally angry. Nothing you say makes any sense. You are completely have no control of your emotions. We have nothing.
He's not thin. I mean, that's a cute little bit of dialogue where they're exactly the same. Except that he's not that thin, is he? I mean, he's kind of... So in this mission, we're not just racing Marianne, we're stalking her. It's a little different from previous missions. Because we're clearly...
You are just perfect, crazy cakes.
She is pretty nutty. But anyway, I believe like all of our protags by this point, he has perfect stamina. Yes, so we shouldn't have too much problem here. But,
What? You're incredible! Marry me! Be done with this!
Shut up!
this whole mission.
I defended your honor! I took out the alpha male. Evolution demands that we rut like beasts!
Oh, God! Bury the misogynistic law of the jungle bullshit!
But it's really fun.
Ah, where did you come from?
Yeah, I got incredible power of
Where you're going?
cheating.
Is that supposed to impress me? I'm just waiting to make my
Without knowing the path, it's kind of hard to figure out how to get... like, I'm not really worried about not being able to keep up.
Just think of all the angry revenge
Because the
sex.
stamina is max.
Having sex with you. Get that through your thick head.
Okay, well, jack me off into a cup, slap me around. We got options, baby.
Yeah.
Need help.
We both do. It's a recipe for disaster.
We need
That's why
each
it's
other.
so perfect.
I guess that's position 1 or 2. For what second I thought that was like lap 1 after 2. I was like, wait, what? We're going back to our starting point and racing again?
Ah, give me a break. You got this. Woo! I win.
For some reason, we're both coming to this location.
X reward. That's how this works.
You're deluded. Spread your chin over the gym sock.
I was planning to do that anyway.
Fuck, I love you. Hold me.
I was hoping we could
I don't know why we always have her as a contact. Like, no one can ever call her ever. I think I remember reading that you can find her on the game's parody Facebook, where you don't really get to talk to anybody. You just can read additional goofy dialogue. So don't anger Marianne by cycling into her. Oh. Well, for once, the thing we failed wasn't the you did it fast enough mission. But anyway, there you go. That's Marianne done. Everybody has one mission with Marianne, and then it's done. So, it is done. Unless I miss my guess. Oh, never mind. Everybody's got shit to do. Well, I want to switch to Franklin. Switch to Franklin. And then we got to save and call it a video. But he's flashing, which means goofy, zany, special switch thing.
Hey, Mike. It's Franklin, man. I'm following the architect.
Oh, fuck.
Don't fuck it up.
Alright, I guess we're going long. I guess we're going long. We had a couple of videos go short this session, so I guess we're going long. That wasn't my intention, but... Wait, who's the architect?
Hey, stupid! You can't be on here without a hat.
Oh, he just gives us one, sure. I'm still wearing a suit, it's fun. Well, alright, so I guess I should have probably realized it was a bad idea to switch to him when it was flashing, because I should have realized it would mean some kind of mission or something, but... Site inspection, architect on site. I thought we were a race construction company. What's that black guy doing here?
Caissons on the west side. You're kidding me. The bedrock ends there. We need caissons on the east side.
No drama. It's a government contract. We'll be paid until completion.
I ain't taking a fall for this screw up.
It's a government contract. No one's taking a fall. Except the government.
The who? Funny. No, but it's like, I was going to joke around about, hey, it's a black guy. Also, he's wearing a suit. What's going on? I pressed the button. I guess we successfully followed him far enough to trigger whatever this will be. I wonder if we're going to end up pushing this poor guy off of the roof.
Oh, look. It's the great auntie.
Study him and study him hard.
I was gonna wipe my ass on him.
That's the engineer's plans. Mine you treat like a religious text, remember?
Yeah, that's it.
Is there any point in sneaking here? It's more suspicious than anything for the people who do see us.
Huh? Who's that?
Okay, well, there you go. That was easy enough. Someone went, who's that? And then instantly it didn't matter anymore. There's probably a cute way that we could Oh, excuse me. I'm assuming we could probably parachute off of here or something silly, but let's take this elevator this time. Yeah. I mean, unless somebody actually says, hey, that guy's got a briefcase with architect plans, stop him, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot more going on with this mission. Don't know where the hell our car is either way. Find a car that looks like it's got a little bit of speed. Hopefully no alarm. It looks like a muscle car at least. I don't feel like taking any chance on copyright strikes now, so let's just get up there. This video is going long, but it doesn't have to go that long. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Oh, it's in one of my own cabs. Yo, Michael's already here. I hope this mission's not about to start, because I ain't got time for that right now. We're gonna need some kind of a, you know, reward. You got bronze because you didn't do something really cool to get the plans from the guy and then be done.
Ah, it's cracking.
Hey, you got him?
Of course I do, homie. Here.
Thank you.
You told me who the guy was. I'll saw it on later. All I had to do was follow him until I was prompted to take this thing away.
FIB and be allowed to walk by your boys like that.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Probably not. Alright, Lester, what do you got?
I don't quite know yet. Give me a minute. I'm not a fucking computer.
All right, calm down. Let's come back and do this later so I can save.
Oh, maybe I am. Here's what I think. We have two options. The new security software goes into containment mode in case of emergency.
Oh, this is going way longer than I hoped.
Mudslides, acts of God. So we could plant some fire bombs. They go bang. The emergency call goes out. We hijack it, show up as firemen, and then we grab the containment drive. Or we could hack the system on site. We'll go in by air. Hope we don't run into too much physical resistance.
Sounds relaxing. Either bombing an office ran by a division of corrupt government psychos or defeating one of the world's most complex security systems using our worthless-ass ninja skills, huh?
Yeah. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
If you favor the firebomb containment drive option, you'll go in with that janitor's ID you picked up. It'll be at night when most of the workers are off. You mop the place and plant the bombs where we need them.
And minimize civilian casualties.
I got a mop?
Yeah, you really do. They'll clock you on the cameras if you're play acting. You also need a fire truck to show up in when the bombs go off, and a getaway car stashed in a quiet place near the bureau so you can torch the truck and then get out. The car doesn't have to be anything special. There shouldn't be any heat.
Well, what about the other way? With the ninja skills?
I'll give you some kind of skill master, as my nephew would say.
Janitor's gear, but we had to cover all the bases. Your FIB paymasters will have to provide you with a chopper and a pilot. Now you fly way up above the building, parachute in, and gain access through the roof here. Now you'll need to be armed to the teeth, mind you, just in case the shit goes down.
Mopping or parachuting? Wow, you're making this choice really.
You know what? I call we're done with parachuting. Mopping
Haynes
sounds
has
more
given us the
fun.
leftover money from the Polito job to pull this mission, and the crew will be paid out of that. We keep the change. So, what's it gonna be?
I think the fire truck sounds more like I'm tired of roofs. I'm tired of it, like parachuting. Let's do fire truck.
So you do want a mop. Okay. Well, you'll need a couple of gunmen. They'll go in with you as firemen. Everything goes to plan. They won't fire a single bullet, but you will be running into a burning high-rise with them, so consider that.
I mean, we don't really care about the money. Let's get Packy.
After what went down at the jewelry store, I could definitely take a chance on them again.
But what about Gustavo? What about these guys are jobbers. I want to find out. I wanted Chef to show up though.
Gus Moda. He's a pro. Not much else to say. Okay. That all look good to you? You are robbing the FIB here.
I guess I could see what the dialogue is from people.
Well, should be okay. He's got a few scores left in him. Ah, Norm. Came across as a bit of an idiot, but could be useful. Daryl, I'm not hearing great things to be honest, but you just might be able to do this with him.
Yeah, Gustavo. I mean, we'll get less money, but who cares?
And we have a winner. I'll make
Chicken
the
dinner?
arrangements and call you when we're ready.
Alright, shit, hit.
You know, I'm still looking into that Union Depository.
Also, Trevor needs to talk to you at some point, and we
But
figure out
I
whether you
don't
guys
know
are gonna
if
kill
we
each other or
can
not.
without You know who.
Well, as long as he can't do it without us.
Well, that's a good point. Quick getaway. Yeah, I think we were probably supposed to jump out and we were probably supposed to escape via parachute. Anyway, finished 2 videos extra early, and it all got eaten up by that. But I, besides possibly agonizing over whether to do the paratrop or firebomb option.
To work or not to work?
Oh, fuck. I just want to save my game. Didn't necessarily need for him to be all the way up here. Whew. But if I grab one of those, then I have to deal with, I don't know what the quickest way is to cancel out of a drug deal mission. So let's just manually go over here, and you can call it a video now if you want, guys. You don't need to stick with me to the end, but if I feel like I'm not recording when I go throw down a manual save, anything could happen. If I stop recording and figure I'll just go do a manual save, there's always some phone call or stranger that pops up or something that I wanted to show. Never seems to happen if I'm just, if I actually record. So, yeah, overall, this set of 3 videos went long, not short, because of so much extra bullshit on this video. And yet, I'm not going to split it. I'm just going to keep it because I really need to quit out and be done as soon as we get back. I really don't think it's worth it to steal a car. I think at this point I'm close enough that I just finished with the bike ride. Trevor's already got maximum stamina. He's got that famous Latin stamina that evil Yakuza lady. I guess, is she evil? I guess she is. She's like a sadist and a criminal and shit, but so are a lot of characters in GTA. But what's her name from GTA 3 talks about the famous Latin stamina, and Trevor's got a maximum stamina that's possible in a human, so it is what it is. Ron, you got something to say? Your story hasn't really advanced in a while. Guess not. What if Ron's wondering what happened to Wade? Anyway, it doesn't look like it's raining outside. Like, whatever. I have just made a mess of this avoiding the rain thing. When we come back next time, I will have walked. I will walk sometime between now and the next video. But I'm calling it. And we've got some more Strangers and Freaks missions that we could dive into, or we could keep the story rolling. You'll just have to tune in next time to find out which one we do. Bye for now.